Oh, what's up guys, Lance A here, and today we will try to make something differently for my normal content. I will try to remake one of my older edits, the Alô Brazil one, which I made roughly 6 months ago. It's one of the first edits I ever made, and I started editing at that time also. The first one which you can see there, the JJK one, was my first ever edit which I ever done, and I think was pretty alright for the first time. But I think the Alô Brazil will be more interesting to remake, so we will see each other inside of A, and let's go. Now we're inside of A, but I forgot to mention one thing. I will show where I get my clips from, my music, etc. for every beginner of you, because not everyone knows everything. So first step which you have to do is outsource the edits. Here we have my old Alô Brazil edit, which you can see there. You have to download it first to remake it. My tactic is to go in the URL and type PP after the YouTube, and then we are instantly on the site. It just loads now, and now we can download it in 1080p MP4. And now it's just converting. Let's wait really quick. Now it's finished, and we can just download it. By the way, here's the tutorial again for everyone which didn't understand it. And you can also get an MP3 there if you want to download edit audios and stuff. Now we just drag and drop the video inside of A. It automatically sets the FPS and the length. But I will also recommend that you all edit on 30 FPS, because 60 FPS is trash, and low FPS is better for different edit styles. And I definitely think that this remake suits 30 FPS pretty well. Now we can just watch through it to make sure that everything is alright. Seems fine to me. And now we have to rescale it, put it on the top, and outsource everything. By the way, for the clip research, there's a really good site out there, which I personally use. Let me just open it really quick. So this is the site I always use to research all of my anime episodes and clips. Now we just have to search for Blue Look and click on the selected anime. Here, Blue Look TV, 24 episodes. And now we have to find the scene which is shown in the edits. You have to find the first scene where he's looking like that. And then afterwards, he's touching his face and talking. Let's see if we can find that. I will speed it up really quick so it's not that boring. It seems like we already got a first clip. Let's just download it really quick and I'll show how I do it. I use an extension called Stream Recorder. I just click on it while the episode is running like this, and then it's automatically recording the whole episode. Let's just wait it out really quick, and then we will see each other after a quick time lapse. Now it's finished. I just click save and drag and drop the episode inside of my timeline and try to research the clip really quick. I recommend putting the timeline to a higher duration so it's easier to sort out, and drag it under the real edits so we can find it easier. Let me just find it really quick. I actually outsourced the scene now. It's just a bit cutted, as you can see there. But I kind of get the feeling that I don't really like this type of an intro which I made back in the day. So I think I will make this type of a remake where I try to keep most of the edits, but actually change intro and some scene selections, because I think I used some random ass scenes on this edit from like a clip set or something, because it was back in the day and I didn't know what I do. So yeah, let me just edit the fight against this guy then. Let me find the episode really quick and we will see each other back in a couple of seconds. So I just found the episode where they fight against each other. Let me just download it really quick and then drag it into the timeline. Now it finished downloading. Let me save it really quick. And let's figure out a really cool intro for this edits. Let me listen to the song again. I will first obviously make my own audio edits. But first I have to figure out which parts and what I change and what I don't change. So, I still think the song is actually suited for a really fast-paced edit. Let me find a cool intro for this scene. Let me figure out how long the intro is really quick, so I know how much I can use. 8-second intro. I think I might make it shorter. It's a bit too long. I will make the intro till here and then start it. So, I'ma download the song really quick. So, I researched the song really quick. I just searched Alô Brazil Funk Remix, and there we go. We already have the song. So now, I just download it really quick with the same system. I just add PP here, then the site opens again, and then I just download it. And then I can drag and drop the song into my timeline. And let me figure out the point of the audio really quick. Okay, we found our audio point just there. If we compare it, it should sound the same. As you can see here, it's actually synced to the edit. So we got the audio point now. Let me just recomp it really quick so I have it sorted and rename it as audio. I will edit the audio after the whole edit. That's what I usually do so it doesn't overcomplicate everything. I always do a little audio in fade. You just press L and then you can open the audio levels. And I just place it after I want the intro to be end here at 0. And now we have a little fade. Don't forget to drop a like. And now I will just drag this a bit further. So I chose to make a shorter intro. So I will drag this one up here. And now we should have a cool intro. Yeah, that's a pretty cool part. Let me just drag it a bit further. Now I can make sure that he finished talking. Yeah, he finished talking there. Now let me drag it back to this point. And what I usually do is that I cut it from here and then make a pre-comp. Just rename it to intro and then it's pretty easy. I might just save this really quick with the name RM for the video. RM is short for remake. And now I will figure out some cool clips. I just thought that I will use my own clips for this remake because a remake is not always a one-to-one copy of an edit. There's still some freedom which you can do. There's like some Gojo, Sanchez, etc. remakes where clips got either changed or completely different clips just with similar editing and similar effects. So I will go for this on this edit, but I will use my own position shakes, my own transitions like I do nowadays, and my own effects to see the difference. Let's just figure out some clips really quick and then I will time lapse into the future. By the way, what I always personally recommend before cutting the clips is marking the whole beats. That's something which I always do first, but I will do it differently on this edit because we obviously have already set beats from the remake. We can just overlay it and then set the points from it. But I will mark it myself on this one because I like doing it more, because I feel like the original is kind of offbeat. So let me mark the beats really quick before I continue with the clip selection. By the way, I use this tool named Ribbon Tool for marking the beats. It's a really cool tool to get audio waves. Usually they're really accurate, as you can see there. You can just zoom into them and then it's way easier to mark them. Now I just copy the audio amplitude out of there, copy it above, and now it should be synced with the rest. Let me just elapse it really quick. And now I can just go frame per frame and then just press spacebar to mark it. As you can see here, there's a beat. So I just click on this mark and it automatically says 1, 2. So I know that's the placement for one clip. As you can see, I already placed the first clip perfectly because I already knew that this was the first beat. I think I already finished marking the beats. It's a simple beat with a normal loop part. So just keep it like this. And now we will go continue doing the clip selection. Now I think I'm done with the clip selection. I use some simple clips as we go here. He's moving in, then he's behind him. Then the guy's looking back and feeling like, huh, how dare you posing me? Then on the next clip, he's coming in and stealing the ball from the guy. Then he's going for the shot in different angles. We use some juicy sound effects there. And there we have the goal. Now I fixed all the clips. By the way, if you want to fix the tutorial, just tell me in the comments if I should make one. And if not, it's okay also. I'm just fixing really quick and then we see each other after a little time lapse another time. By the way, for Twixtering, I always use a plugin called Auto Twixter to regroup the frames. Then I just cut it from there, render it through, and do flow frames. By the way, I always create my own folder for flow frames and put it to quick access so I can find it easier without any issues. Yo, Lance here, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching this far. If you appreciate watching this video, maybe drop a sub and a like. I would appreciate a lot. I'm on my road to 1,000 subscribers, and let's keep watching. By the way, I always recommend to save every couple of changes because After Effects tends to crash a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I have really good specs inside of my computer, and I still have a lot of crashes per project. So yeah, keep saving, and now we will continue the time lapse. By the way, I finished trickstering this clip now, and then I will finish editing in some hours again because I already have 5 AM. And I started recording this video at 4:30 AM, so I fixed it for around like 30 minutes, and I texted with some friends on WhatsApp at the same time. So I wasn't the best at concentrating. I wasn't concentrated at 100% there, but it's a fun video anyways. So we will see each other in a couple of hours after a little nap. Okay, no. Huh? Okay, now I'm back from my nap and I will preview the Twixter really quick, which I made, and then we will start doing the transitions. As you can see, pretty alright Twixter. I don't need anything crazy for this remake. And I will only make a basic edit, not make something crazy composing like my normal stuff. I will do something basic. I will do normal scales and transitions, normal position shakes, and maybe normal overlay effects. And I would say, let's go into the time lapse. Let's go. By the way, I always use this plugin called Add Nulls. It's really useful if you want to connect stuff really quick without losing a lot of time. I always add some nulls to every clip and it's automatically linking it also. Because usually if you create a normal null, you have to link it. By the way, if you don't know how to create nulls, you do right click on here on the space here. Then you go new and here you can create null object, shape layer, adjustment layer, anything you need will be useful for the beginners. Just click on the null object and then you have this big long thing. Don't understand it wrongly, guys. It's just a normal big red thing, okay? And then you can just normally cut it. By the way, you can cut with Ctrl-Shift-E and then you have to normally link it like this to work. But with this beautiful plugin, you can just click add. By the way, you can copy my settings for it and then it will be automatically the same length and it will be cut already too. And now I'm gonna start with the transitions. There's another tip for everyone trying to enable motion blur and adding different stuff to the clips. You can actually select all clips at once and then enable motion blur on every clip. By the way, I hold Control to click on everything by singular. It's still keeping selected. And you can press F4 to just change the menu around and then you can turn on motion blur everywhere. It works the same with motion tile. You just add motion tile. You can use my values by the way if you want to, and then you just press on it, Control C, and then you select all layers again, and then copy paste on it, and then it's saving a lot of time. And now I will say I continue doing the transitions again, but let's go. Yo, it's me again. I just wanted to say you can leave a comment and tell me if you want more stuff like this. And now have fun watching. By the way, if you wonder about this plugin called Flow, it's a really cool plugin for making graphs and it's a way better way than the normal way and it's faster too. So I finished doing the transitions now. I think they went pretty well. It's basic and stuff, but actually it doesn't matter that much. We can just look at a little preview now. And I think it's enough for this remake. Let's go! And now we can go through the whole clips in singular again, so you can see how I did the transitions. It's nothing special, like really nothing crazy, but it doesn't have to be crazy. Xenos is a simple edit too, and he's famous, you know? Always remember to stay hydrated. So grab a bottle of water while watching this video. It may improve your experience, who knows? And maybe you can grab a snack too. I now finished doing the position shake. It's just a simple shake. It's rotation based. It's going left, right, normal stuff. But I think it's really fitting to this one. I'm not trying to make a crazy edit. Just a simple one. And here I give you a look. And don't mind the motion tile. I always fix this as one of the last things. And now we go to the effects. We see each other after that little cut. Yo guys, I'm back after a little break and now we will do the effects. We will try to make some clean adjustment layers, some clean rotor brush, maybe some cool overlay effects. I have to figure it out. I have to try around, you know, we all know. And now we will go in a little time lapse and find out what I do. By the way, for this edit, I will use some presets, which I will maybe put in a pack soon, maybe in the future. We don't know yet, but it's just some simple effects which you have to adjust obviously with scales and the whole values have to be adjusted. But I use this for this edit, so I will obviously blur all the settings so you don't know it yet. And now we will go to the editing. Okay, I finished doing the adjustment layers now. Let's take a little look on how it looks now. Looks really alright in my opinion. And now I will roto brush the clips and let's see how it looks after roto brushing and adding some effects. By the way, the mask doesn't have to be perfect on fast-paced scene because it's really hard to spot all of the bad masking within transitions is pretty fast. The position check is pretty fast and the rest is pretty fast. So I will only do a rough mask for this one and then I think it will be enough. Yeah, I finished doing the effects for some clips now. I didn't record all because firstly, my space is kinda going to the end. And secondly, it's all taking so much time that it's exceeding the video length. So I will just show the rest for clips, which I just do here. And then we will go to CCing and doing sound effects. But I think I will do a cut for the sound effects too. But I will show how I CC in a time lapse. But now I do the rest of the clips. I finished doing the effects now. Let's take a quick look. I think it's pretty well and it's enough for this edit. Let's go. And now I will cook a little CC. Okay, let's take a look. I think the CC is decent like this now. I will do some changes later, do more color CC, change the quality CC a bit, but this is a beta version for now. Yeah, let me do the adjustments to the CC and add the sound effects, and then we will look at the end result. Okay, I think the edit is finished now. I added sound effects, did the stuff for the intro, and changed the CC and added black bars. And now we will look at the finished product. Then I will render it on full quality and compare it to the one before. I think I did a pretty well job. Overall, the edits was a pretty nice experience. And yeah, let's go.
これは選ばれない。俺が敵でもこんなやつらしくない。たちとも渡り合えるのかもしれない。潔。ナギは俺がつく。バローは潔止めて。エレスなちび。
I thank every one of you all for watching this video. I'm thankful if you watched through it completely, and maybe you mind dropping a sub, liking the video, and we will see each other on the next one.